Hello, and welcome to Natal. My name is Shavi Gupta, and today we will be looking at an invasive species called the AirPotato. Most of you have probably already seen the AirPotato vine, and maybe even seen the bulbils, or potatoes, hanging from the vines, hence the name AirPotato. Even though the bulbils are in the yam family, they're not safe to eat. They're actually really toxic. The AirPotato is actually one of the most invasive species in Florida, and it is on the noxious plants list, meaning it is illegal to have it in your possession, to transport it, buy, sell, or even plant it. It is a native to Asia, and it was introduced into Florida from Africa in 1905. The AirPotato spreads through vegetative reproduction, which means it reproduces asexually, so when a bulbil falls to the ground, it will grow roots and create a new AirPotato vine. Now let's go over the AirPotato's physical description so that you will know how to identify it. The AirPotato has broad, heart-shaped leaves that are alternately arranged on the stem. We already talked about the bulbils, so here's a picture of one to see what it looks like close up. They vary in size, shape, and texture, but all can fall down and start a new vine. The ones that are hardest to remove are the ones that are deep underground. The AirPotato vine does have flowers, but they are very uncommon in Florida, so you probably won't see them. So why is the AirPotato such a persistent and obnoxious invasive species? Well, first of all, we went over the fact that it uses its tubers or bulbils to reproduce fairly quickly. Moreover, the AirPotato vine can grow up to 8 inches per day. It likes to grow upwards and form a canopy over native plants. So I have a question for you. Take a minute and pause the video to think about this. If the bulbils are toxic, what does this mean for the future of the AirPotato? In other words, if predators are unable to eat the bulbils, what obvious advantage does this give the AirPotato vine? The answer to that question is that it can grow uncontrollably as most invasive species do because they do not have any natural predators or are able to grow faster and better than native plants. So these toxic bulbils aren't going to have any predators that will be able to eat them. So how do we stop this vine from taking over? Well, prevention is key. We have to make sure that we do not plant this invasive species, buy, sell it, or transport it. And then we have to make sure when we're actually getting rid of it, we have to dispose of it correctly, because oftentimes when mowing or disposing of the AirPotato, people actually end up transporting it or dispersing the bulbils much further, and they will take root and the vines begin to grow again. Thanks for joining me today at Natal. If you want more information about the AirPotato or other invasive species, you can visit the Natal website, which will appear at the bottom of the page. Goodbye!